If motherhood feels heavy right now, I want you to know you are not imagining it. Some seasons truly are heavy. Not because you're failing or missing something, but because you are carrying real responsibility, real love, and real people through your days. What you're carrying matters. Many mothers are quietly faithful in ways that no one sees. Tending, teaching, listening, correcting, loving, often without pause, often without much encouragement in return. Still wondering quietly if we're falling short, somewhere we can't quite name. I'm not here to offer a solution or a plan or something new to try. I just wanted to offer a quick message of gentle encouragement for the mom who is tired, who wants to be faithful, who may not feel all that strong today. If that's you, you don't need to fix anything before listening or prepare yourself. You don't need to take notes. You can simply rest here for a moment. When motherhood feels heavy, we often assume that what's missing is better effort, better planning, more consistency, a clearer method. But the Christian life is not formed primarily by systems. Much of what truly shapes you, or shapes your children, or your home, happens in ordinary moments. At tables, on walks, through repeated words, in the way we speak to one another, in the attention we give to small things. The small practices we return to again and again, and the ideas and truths that we allow to take root over time. These moments rarely feel impressive. These are quiet influences. They rarely announce themselves, but they are deeply formative. There's a particular kind of weariness that comes with motherhood, from trying to hold everything together, educationally, emotionally, spiritually, while wondering if we're doing enough or doing it well. Some days we feel scattered or dull or unsure how to keep going with intention when energy is low. This is not just physical exhaustion, though that's real, but the kind that settles deeper, the kind that comes from carrying responsibility, emotion, decision-making, and love all at once, day after day. Sometimes we assume that if we were doing this right, it wouldn't feel so heavy, that faithfulness would feel lighter, more peaceful, more sure. But Scripture doesn't actually promise that what matters most will feel light in our hands. Throughout the Bible, weight is often associated with glory, with significance, with things that matter deeply. And I wonder if sometimes the heaviness we're feeling isn't a sign of failure, but a sign that what we're holding is precious. Many mothers I talk to, and many days my own heart included, carry a quiet fear that we're falling short in ways we can't quite name, that we're missing something essential, that other women seem to be doing this with more grace, or more joy, or more energy. But comparison has a way of making faithful work feel invisible. Much of what you do will never be seen. And much of what God is forming through your faithfulness will take years to bear fruit. That does not mean it isn't happening. Jesus speaks directly to the weary when he says, "Come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." He doesn't invite us to become more efficient. He invites us to come as we are. He doesn't say, "Come to me once you've figured it out," or "Come to me when you're stronger." He speaks directly to the weary, to to those already carrying weight. Sometimes rest doesn't look like the absence of responsibility. Rest in the Christian life is not always found in doing less or in a break, but in remembering that formation happens slowly and that God himself is present in the work that we are already doing and the work he's given us to do. If motherhood feels heavy right now, can you let go of the idea that you need to do more to prove your faithfulness? We live in a world that measures success by outcomes, productivity, visible results. But children are not projects, and mothers are not managers. Much of the work you are doing is quiet, gradual, and unseen, and that does not make it small. It makes it faithful. God is not measuring your motherhood the way you might be measuring it yourself. He sees what is unseen. He honors what is offered quietly. And he meets you right where you are, not where you think you should be. If you needed to hear this today, I'm glad you found your way here. I'm hoping to offer gentle words and simple practices that help us return to what is steady and life-giving. Not more to manage, not more to perfect, but ways of living that honor motherhood as a calling, shaped by love, attention, and truth. You don't need to take anything from this video and apply it. You don't need to remember it. Just let this moment be a small place of rest before you return to your day. Faithfulness often looks quieter than we expect. And much of what matters most is forming even when it feels ordinary. God delights in your faithfulness. And you're welcome here, not because you have it together, but because you are carrying something precious. And his eye is on the sparrow. God is near. In the midst of the heaviness, God is near. In Isaiah, he says, "Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." And Jesus speaks to us mamas directly when he says, "Come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light."